then you're going to need to talk me through what I need to do. For today, all that we are doing is we're redrawing the given information and we're going to draw a left view. That's all. You'll see this sketches goes a lot quicker than the last ones. This chapter is called Interpenetration and Development. So what this means is that you will become more of a, almost want to say draftsman. You are going to draw pipes and parts that need to fit together. So you're going to have a main pipe and a branch pipe. So if we take this MacGyver, this thing is the main pipe and these two are the branches. Okay? Now that's the interpenetration part. Okay, because these two are penetrating this thing. Okay. But the development comes from us maybe cutting this and then opening them up, seeing what does it look like on the inside. Okay. So we're going to start with hexagons today. This is a first angle orthographic projection, which means that your top will be at the bottom, front will be at the top, left will be right, right will be left. This also means that this will be in a paper one. Okay, so for now, I don't have a picture. You're going to need to tell me what should I do to start here. Is there a shape around the A? Not. Is it a blank spot? Okay. Blank spot, and then it says it's 64 for the shape around the blank spot. I can add that in so long. Good evening. Hello. You will what? Sprayed by the hose. Okay, I'm sorry. Then I led you wrong with the measurements. Okay, so from the side, it's going to be 9. I'm sorry, 9. From the top, 12. And this is A, and you say there's a blank spot around it. Okay, but the other measurement that I can use is 60. 64. Okay. So then I'm going to take half of 64 up, half of 64 down. So it's 32. If you feel confident enough, please try to draw ahead. You don't have to wait for me. Just draw what you see. And then wherever you get stuck, you can just wait until I get there. Do they say how wide this piece is? Not. Okay, so any other measurements that I can apply now is towards the top. So I'm going to be working on this side. You can just work on that, and afterwards you can give me both. So I'm going to give myself a 10 millimeter gap. Borrowing Carly's page. Okay, so I have this 64, 32 down, 32 up, and then I'm giving myself a 10 millimeter gap, then I'm going to go up 48. Just going to extend my center line. They don't say how wide this piece is, so I'm just going to continue with what I can see that I can draw, and I can give myself a center line from this 24 up measurement. So 24 from the bottom up will give me my center line at the top. For the next part, you're going to need your compass. Okay. In the middle of the shape, we have a hexagon. So the hexagon has a side to the length of 19. So I'm going to put 19 on my compass. And I'm going to draw a circle. I need a hexagon with the sharp points on the horizontal center line. So I'm going to put my sharp point of my compass, still with 19 on it, where the center line and the circle crosses. I'm going to make a mark towards the top and the bottom. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. Then you can connect them. Okay, so with this, the next information that I can apply with what I have, if you take your ruler and you put it right up against your corner of your hexagon, sorry, you will see that it lines up with these sides. So these 2 points will line up with this line, and so does the rest. So I can assume that if I project these points down, that I will get the width of this shape. So I'm going to project them down lightly first, because we still need a shape in the middle. Next, whatever I have here clearly influences my shape. The only other measurement that I haven't used yet is this 24. And if you read through the instructions, it says that it's an incomplete top view of 2 right regular hexagonal prisms. So I can then know that this will be a hexagon. And then this 24 is the length of one of the sides of the hexagon. So I'm going to put 24 on my compass to draw a hexagon over here. So your circle needs to stick over a little bit like this. Something went wrong with mine. Okay. So again, I need to see 3 sides of the hexagon, which means that the point of the hexagon needs to be on the horizontal line. So still with 24 on my compass, I'm just checking. I'm going to put my sharp point where my center line and the circle cross. And I'm going to make a mark towards the top and the bottom. Same on the other side. Mark towards the top and the bottom. Then I can connect it. then going to use the corners of this new hexagon for the width at the top. Okay, so this is pipe A. A is the main pipe, and then B is the branch pipe. Then just to prepare my page to work on my left view, I'm going to make a 10 millimeter gap away from this front view and draw a line straight across. Then I also need a 45-degree line next to my top view. Just for reference sake, I'm going to number my hexagon up here, the smaller one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this means this will be line 1, 2, and 6, 3 and 4, 3 and 5, and this will be 4. Okay, so I'm going to start with the, let's start with the height. It is transferred. I'm going to get my width over to the 45-degree line of the top, the hexagon, and the bottom. Where they cross the 45-degree line, I'm going to draw a line straight up. It's Miss Livers. She's busy invigilating. Okay, then I'm also projecting the hexagon over to the right side of the page. For this one, yes. Okay, so now I have a grid pattern that will guide me. I can see that this branch pipe goes straight through the main pipe. So what does your question call this one? This is pipe B. A. So this one's A, this one's B. Okay. Okay. So A is our branch pipe, B is the main pipe. So I'm going to focus on A at the moment. And for the top and bottom, I can see that it's going to be flat and it starts on this line. So I'm going to draw a dark line from where it starts and stops. And then it goes through B. So it means I'll have another line over here. The main pipe is then over here. I'm not going to draw the line straight through yet because I need to see what's going to happen here before I darken it. Then just to help me explain, I'm going to number my corners of pipe A. Which will make this 2, 3 and 1, 4 and 6, 5. So I'm just numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm just looking at the lines going across. This is the height for 3 and 4. This is the height for 2 and 5. And the height of 1 and 6. Okay. Then if we look at 3 and 4, which is located over here, it only goes down up to this height before it's being cut with the main pipe. So this, I've already drawn in. It's this piece and this piece. The same's happening at the bottom. It's being cut over here. Following the line, it's already drawn in. It's this piece and this piece. Okay. Now, 2 and 5 is being cut a little bit lower. So I need to project that to the 45-degree line. And up until it meets line 2 and 5. Okay, then I can connect it. going to do the same for the bottom 2 and 5. It's being cut over here. So I'm going to project that to the 45 degree. And up. Almost. Almost done. Does it make sense so far? No. Okay. But yes. Yes. Okay, so for now, what you see is your main pipe, and your branch pipe is this one going into it and out the other side. In your instructions, what does it say? Show the development of pipe A or B? A. Okay. Just giving everyone a minute, then I'll do the development and then we're done. Can I continue? I see I labeled wrong. So A is the main pipe over there, and B is the branch pipe. So B is the one that goes through, A is the main pipe. And your instruction says you need to do the development of pipe A. So the development means they want to see what will it look like when it's flat. So we need to open it up. So we have a hexagon, meaning we need to open each side to be able to let it lay flat. So there will be 6 flat pieces. So to start, I am going to use my compass. You can use your ruler if you want to. I'm just lazy at the moment. So the height of A, I will find here. And I'm going to go to any open space on the page. I'm going to move down. And I'm going to make a mark at the top sharp point where I made the mark and the bottom, just so that I can plot my height. If you don't want to do that, you can just measure 48 anywhere on your page. Okay, then I'm going to draw a straight line. I don't know how long yet. I'm going to measure it in a minute. So this is the bottom of A, this is the top of A. And I'm going to give myself a starting point, so I'm just drawing a line connecting the two. It can be anywhere. If it's more to the middle, then it just means your sketch is going to move up a little bit. Okay, so we need 6 equal pieces, which would represent the 6 sides. So I'm going to measure one of your sides, or if you want to, you can use the measurement 24. Yeah, 24. But because I'm lazy, I'm just measuring over here, placing my sharp point on the starting point, and I'm making 6 marks. Okay, so this piece represents a flat piece of metal. A machine, hopefully not you, a machine will cut out this piece of metal to this exact size, and then it will dent the piece of metal by each pink little line, so that you can then fold it and close it to make a hexagon. Okay, I'm just going to letter my pipe so that you know which ones I'm referring to when. So I'm starting at A, B is at the top, C, D, E, and F. Which would make this A, B and F, C and E, and D. D and A. In the middle, on the side, it's going to be B and C, F and E on the other side. Okay, now I'm going to letter my corners starting at A, B, C, D, E, F, and then we end at A again. Because in theory, if we take this piece of metal and we fold it, then A and A will touch each other. You will weld it closed to make your shape. That's why I'm starting and ending on the same one. Okay. Next piece, you're going to need your compass. And I'm going to look at my left view. So this has a hole through it because A goes through the shape. And I need to prepare that hole so that pipe A, B, can go through the shape. So I'm going to start here on the one side by B and C. And I'm going to measure the main pipe from the top to where the hole starts. I'm going to go to line B and make a mark. Now B and C is on the same line, so I'm going to make a mark at C as well. This is also the height for F and E. So I'm just going to take this over to E and F. Then measuring the bottom, it should be more or less the same. I'm going to plot these 2 points on E and F, C and B. And then I connect them. See, I made a mistake. It's not a giant one. It's not going to affect what we're doing here now. Okay. Because this side is flat, it doesn't immediately angle towards this side. It will first go down and then angle to the corner that you need. No? You chose the cards. Okay, so this means if I project this over, and extend this line up, we are going to do more examples like this. Sorry about it. Then from that point, I can let it go to this corner. you? What? I just erased a little piece. It's going to be a little bit narrower, but I'm going to show you how to get that now. Okay, so then you'll see that B and C, the hole doesn't start on the corner. So this gap, the hole that I need, doesn't start directly on the line. So not directly on C and E. It's a little bit more to the middle. So you can either measure this and plot it, but I struggle when my compass is so small. So I would then measure from B to this side that I need. And I would put my sharp point on B and make a mark. And it would be the same the other way around, from C to where I need the hole to start. There is a part where it needs to point outwards, which is this, but it starts over there on the pink line. So I need to measure from the top to where it arrows out, or where the hole extends. So this is B and C. Measuring, plotting on B and C. It will be the same for E and F. Then I'm going to apply the same measurements from the bottom towards the top. Then I connect them. Just 2 more steps left. Okay, I need to find where this pointy thing will go, and it goes towards D and A. But I don't have a line in between D and A. so I need to give myself one. So I'm going to measure from D to where I need this point to be. So D and A to where I need the point to be. This will be the same on the other side as well. So from D to C, so D moving towards C, I'm going to plot a point. Doesn't have to be at the bottom or the top, doesn't matter where, but from D, I make a mark towards C. And then it will be the same from D towards F. The same, D towards E. The same for A towards F. So sharp point at A, make a mark towards F. Same for A towards B. Last step before I connect them, I'm going to measure the height from the top to where I need this point to be. Then I'm going to make a mark on all these extra lines that I added. And then I can connect them. A line not as dark as your final line, but a little bit darker than construction line. I'm going to indicate where the folding lines are going to be. So the original A, B, C, D, E, F lines. Just making it a little bit darker. Does your instructions say anything about labeling the development? Okay, so then at the bottom, I'm just going to label main pipe development. After this, we are done with this course. Main pipe development.